Recording.
All
All
right.
right.
Woo, cool guys.
Cool guys. We're gonna have. All right. Heck yeah, you guys. I'm Alicia Rain. We are going to get this party started. There's going to be a bit of an echo. I don't know. But we'll figure it out. This is a new and unique show. And the reason why I wanted to do something like this is because when I was a child, I watched a lot of TV. I was a huge couch potato, but not the kind that I didn't watch the same type of television that other people watched. I lived with my grandparents, so I was pretty caught up on Murder, She Wrote. Okay. I knew the ins and outs of Cabot Cove. If you think about it, Cabot Cove has the highest murder rate per capita. So pretty good. So that was me in elementary school, and then in middle school, I knew the show Wings inside and out. So yes, I am a big TV fan, a big TV nerd. I actually went to school at University of Minnesota State School. Hey, yep, we know how to party. Too hard. I party too hard. Basically every single semester I went to my classes seven times. So some of those classes were 3 times a week. So I was killing it pretty hard. So yeah. The thing is, I went to those classes only 7 times and I still got B's and C's. Yeah, but I did learn a couple of things in college. I learned that D's get degrees is what I learned. D's get degrees. I also learned that you can graduate on a technicality. I did learn that. I also ain't too proud to beg. I had to beg for that technicality. But then I realized later, I was thinking about it, I graduated high school on a technicality as well. So I'm keeping it consistent. I had a weird degree. It was studies in cinema and media culture. So pretty interesting stuff. I basically watched movies and wrote papers about them. So I had a BA in BS. Pretty much when I graduated, I was professionally able to. So yeah, pretty good stuff. So I love movies, and I ended up moving out to California specifically for that reason. So we're gonna test out the sound. Just kind of see what's going on. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
It's we're gonna just deal with this sound, guys. I moved to California, and they are very healthy people there. Real sea salt of the earth kind of people. They're so healthy that one time I got invited to a vegan potluck. A lot of people's thoughts exactly. And when you're invited to a vegan potluck, get yourself a rock, solid,
and eat
and
before
eat before you go.
Because
Because when you go to a regular Midwest potluck,
there
there
are
are
casseroles.
casseroles.
As
As
far
as the eye could
see,
see,
a lot
a
of
lot of
pudding-based
pudding-based salads.
Mm,
So many
So many bars,
lemon
lemon bars,
apple
apple bars,
granola
granola bars, so many bars.
When you leave
When you leave one of those
potlucks,
potlucks,
you feel
you
so
feel so
full,
full,
you
you
kind
kind of
of
want to die.
When you
When
leave
you leave
vegan
a vegan potluck,
you're
you're
hungrier
than when you arrived. Just saying.
Just
Just saying.
Gonna get some water.
Get some water. So when I
lived there,
lived there, I was wide-eyed,
innocent,
innocent,
and when I
and when I left,
it was
I was bitter,
haggard. No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
I'm just kidding. I
Good.
still look
So,
good.
So yeah, when I was there, you know, I did some things that I didn't think I'd ever do. And I'm a little ashamed. A little ashamed of it. I hate hecklers.
I hate heckling.
And what ended up
happening was when I was there,
I
ended up heckling someone.
A surfer.
I heckled a surfer, you guys. There was a surfer
trying to catch
that
wave,
and
he
he
was
was trying so hard, and
was
he
not
was
catching
not
that
catching
wave.
that
And
wave.
I
And
just
I just started to act like a
third
base coach.
Come on,
kid,
you can do it.
Get in there.
I
I
believe
believe in you, little buddy.
It was me
Just yelling across the beach. So I heckled a surfer. Anyway.
Yeah,
and I lived there for a long time, and I ended up
having a little bit of a run-in with the law. Okay. Yep. Some people are like, were you a speed demon?
Were you speeding all the time? No.
Parking demon.
Right. I didn't pay my parking tickets
because I had a chip
on my shoulder.
I was like,
damn man. That's how I thought the best way to get back at the man was to not pay my parking tickets.
And I knew
that I was making a difference because I started getting boots on my car.
I had gotten
so many boots that I was jealous.
I knew that the man was finally starting to listen to me when my car got towed twice. And I finally had to admit to myself that I thought the law won. So I ended up doing riding the bus a lot, or as I like to call it, mobile fart. I like the bus though because everyone was really nice on the bus. There were a lot of very nice people, like an older person would get on the bus, or somebody was pregnant on the bus, and the people at the front of the bus, they would give up their seat for these people in need, and it just made me feel good to realize that chivalry is still alive on the poverty wheel. I lived out in California. I came back. I lived in my hometown for a little while, and that was Huron, South Dakota. Hot town, you guys. You can tell because people mispronounced it urine on purpose. That's right. So yeah, it was known for one thing, for having the world's largest pheasant. And when I say world's largest pheasant, whatever you picture in your mind isn't it. This is a Godzilla-sized pheasant. If I was in the 1984 movie Ghostbusters, and they asked me to choose the Traveler. The being that would wipe out the
entirety of humanity,
I would not have chosen Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
No.
Oh no!
Oh no, I would have
chosen
chosen this pheasant.
It
It is
the
the
stuff
stuff
of
of nightmares.
It
It
did
did cause me
to
to
wet
wet the bed a few
times.
times. I'm just saying.
Uh,
So
Yeah,
I was back in my
hometown for a little bit, and after about 2 years,
I
I
realized
realized that my favorite thing to do
was
was leave.
So I
took a lot of road trips. I would road trip up to Sioux Falls to do open mics and things like that. And
here we are
today,
after a
pandemic of 2 years of being on Zoom.
And
after me working in public access, I kind of thought like, hey, these switching cameras back and forth kind of looks a lot like a television studio.
So that is
what I'm attempting to do is a TV program. This is going to be some, working through the kinks, getting through it, but this is eventually going to be a pilot
that I'm going to
pitch to
whoever
or
however
it's going to come about. So
this is an experiment.
It's an ongoing experiment, but we are going to have a lot of fun things happening during the show.
So thank you so much, everybody, for coming.
We really appreciate it. Ooh, really appreciate it.
It's not a question time, ma'am.
Uh,
Is that okay?
Okay.
All right.
We are Spellbound, Magic Shop and Theater, and Travis Nye, he runs the shop and he's doing a fantastic job.
He's a great guy.
Sure. Great guy. And
he's a
fantastic guy. And here tonight
we have local artists, very
amazing local musician. Give it up for Tony DePaulo. Woo! Yes, he's been playing those hits one after the other
and
keeping it alive here, keeping that enthusiasm alive. And I want to thank you so much for coming here. You've been doing music for how long?
So 17, so about 25 years.
Okay. So how many bands have you been in?
About 15, 16, something like that.
Okay. And have you ever been on tour?
Yes, a lot. So I've toured all over the country, and I was able to go to Europe once. So sweet.
Okay. What was the craziest venue you've ever gone to?
It was probably a squat in the middle of the woods in Poland.
Oh
wow.
Carry our gear about a quarter of a mile back into the woods and play back there. So it was interesting. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was cool. The people that were there wanted to be there. So it was a good time.
That's awesome.
That's
midsummer.
Let's go into the woods. In a foreign country. Let's do it.
That's awesome. It sounds super
fun. And what a great experience. He's lived to tell the tale. Do you have anything coming up? Do you have any albums that we can purchase? Anything on Spotify?
Nothing online yet, but I do have my first solo record is coming out next month. It'll be coming out Memorial Day weekend on Friday the 26th.
Awesome.
I'll be releasing that at the Full Circle Book Co-op. With a bunch of friends, some folks coming in from Minneapolis, a couple of folks that are going to be reuniting that used to play here a long time ago. So a lot of fun. Really looking forward to that one.
Okay,
very cool. Very
we
cool.
just
So we just follow you on
Tony
Facebook, Tony to follow music.
Music, that's where I'm at.
Okay,
Okay, definitely
him
follow him on Facebook. You'll see where that CD release party is going to be at. You'll see when it is. So definitely follow him. That's awesome, you guys. I am going to try my best to have a conversation with the online folks. How's that coming?
Someone needs to be able.
Okay. All right. We'll just meet over here, guys. Guys, we're working it out. You know how it goes. I'm the best.
I'm the best. Okay. How's that working, you guys? Can you hear me?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Woo!
All right. Hey, Ron, what's going on?
Hey, let me get up here. Hey, everybody, how you doing? Here we are in the Zoom room.
All right.
Hi, everyone.
Awesome.
I'm Orb.
Yep, we've
You're
got
not
Ron
drinking
and the co-host Orb. How are you?
Oh, we're doing great. You're not drinking too much. I am a big giant eyeball. You're fine. Absolutely fine. If you see me double, then there's too many of me.
All right. How long have you guys been a dynamic duo, Orb and Ron?
We've been doing comedy since about September together. I've been living in his house forever.
Okay. Just appeared out of nowhere and decided, let's do comedy.
Oh, no, he's actually my life coach. Yeah, he was what I was what he could afford. Pathetic.
Okay. Nice. So we have a lot of people in the Zoom meeting today. A lot of people have showed up via the Zoom to come here and watch this slightly lukewarm mess that is my show. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I think my stepmom, my dad and stepmom are in the audience. So thank you guys so much for coming out. We asked a question to the Zoom audience earlier. We were talking about scariest horror movies during Easter. Did we get the answer?
Oh, we got Ben-Hur and Donnie Darko. But I think the favorite scariest movie for Ron is what? The Wizard of Oz. I mean, come on, that's just scary. I mean, munchkins everywhere, Yellow Brick Road. I mean, flying monkeys. I mean, Easter Bunny's close to that, right? I'm pretty sure.
It is. I'm going to be honest. My favorite Easter horror movie is Critters 2. Pretty good. If you're into high camp, then this is low camp. So definitely check that out, you guys. This is a spectacular show. We have so much going on. All right, I've got my show order here. We are going to continue on with this show. We're going to ask the question, one more question to Ron and Orb. What do you guys got coming up? Anything? You guys performing? You guys have stuff on TV? What do you got going on?
Oh, yeah. No, it's his. Hold on a second. Oh, yeah, I have a game show called Bombing Run, and it's on a Roku or Amazon Fire Stick called it's DBTV. DBTV. Bombing Run's on Friday nights at midnight Eastern time, so that'd be 11 o'clock Central time. It's 3 comedians do 5-minute sets, and we have 2 shows back to back, and then we do a dogfight edition where the two Joker aces go against each other in 3-minute sets. So that's 11 o'clock Eastern time, Bombing Run on DBTV. You can also watch it online, dbtv.tv. So go check that out.
All right, definitely check that out. We are going to be checking in with Ron and the crew on Zoom throughout the show. We're going to ask them some more fun questions. So let's give it up for our Zoom crew. Let's give it up for Ron.
Thank you.
Oh my God, he really
yeah,
is.
guys. Thank you guys so much. They're running the meeting. They're having their own conversation, and I really appreciate them showing up.
Nailed it.
Yay.
Before we get going, before we move on to our next comic, I do want to say a couple of things. I miss some of those old TV shows. You guys, I really miss them. I miss Friends. I miss it so much. But in the end, there was one thing that really pissed me off. Like there was always a will they or won't they of the whole situation. And it's just like Monica and Roz get her. A real Jamie Cersei Lannister situation happening there. So much tension. I do miss Game of Thrones as well. I miss Game of Thrones. I loved Hodor. He was my favorite. I just wish that when no one else was around, that Hodor was secretly solving mysteries. And I just want to pitch this to HBO as like Hodor solving mysteries every single week. And it would be called Murder He Hodored, you guys. So So yeah. All right, guys. We are going to bring up our very first comedian. You have been waiting just about 60,000 years to hear from this guy. Let's give it up for Sonabog.
Pita. Whoa. Yeah. 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 Hut, hut, ho! Oh, yeah. Pa, 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 me, you. Yeah? Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Oh, ba, ba. And then you know, blah 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 blah, yeah, blah 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 blah, yeah, blah 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 blah, and then. Oh, I'm gonna do it. Smoke. Smoke. Yeah. Water. Yeah, water. Water. Yeah. Smoke. And smoke. Water. Smoke. Water. Smoke. Water. Smoke. Smoke. Water. Ha. 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 Mama, smoke, water. Smoke water. Oh, what? Meme, dele, du, dame, bye-bye.
All right. That was that was awesome. That was Oog Son of Og. That is only one of many characters that he does. Definitely follow Ed Smith on Facebook, EDSMYTH. Follow him. He's got performances all over the place, Zoom and other places. Let me go ahead and check check in with Ron. How are you guys doing?
Oh, we're doing great over here. We were just rocking out the smoke on the water. I didn't know it was a caveman hit.
I didn't know either. What else is going on for Easter? Is anyone decorating any eggs or just avoiding the holiday and your family in general? Anything going on?
Oh yeah, avoiding the family
one.
completely. We're having Easter here. Me, myself, and I, and Orb. Yeah, no one wants us around. They claim my smoking is getting in the way. We did ask what's the worst Easter candy of the Zoom room here, and we got some different answers. Jelly beans are dumb. Chocolate crosses are icky. I hate those. I've never seen a chocolate cross, so someone's gonna have to explain that one to me. But the one I hate is those hard marshmallow eggs. Who came up with those? I don't know. They're not really anything. They're just kind of hard. You could hit somebody in the head with them, probably give them a concussion.
Off-brand candy sucks.
Off-brand candy sucks. Yes, it does.
The thing about Peeps is that they don't dissolve in water and they will be here long after we are gone. They will last longer than cockroaches. So go Peeps.
That's why I'm eating them, so I can be preserved.
Nice. Preserve forever. All right. Well, thanks, Ron. We'll come back to you, check in with you later.
All right.
Thanks so much, guys. We'll do another poll of the audience of Zoom. This has been a lot of fun. We have got a lot more show to come. We're going to have a game show shortly. We've got the hilarious Chris Fryer. He's going to be performing later. So this is going to be fantastic. But let's go ahead and give it up one more time for our house musician, Tony DePaulo.
All right. I'll play you guys the first song that's going to be on my new record that's coming out. It's about all the weirdos that hang out in front of my studio space down there in Indiana Avenue. Yep. You ever been down to Nikki's late at night on 10th in Indiana? You know what I'm talking about. It's called Memorial Day. Here we go. Yeah, still gotta try. Friend, it can't carry us on the station shit. Away, try to walk away the memory. Another failed attempt. My car goes under the station bridge. See that night, but there's nothing again. Nothing for me. It's a rainy Sunday night down on Indiana Avenue. I thought to turn to you. Try to walk, but that old Jack Daniels, he got another song in my but I'm just down my luck and anything would help. There's a plane upstairs Think I'll hold this wall up and listen for just a bit. Rolling before. Oh. Seen a night, but there's nothing there to see. Nipple. Thinking of the scene a night, but there's nothing there to see. Nothing for me. For me. Thank you.
Holla one more time, everybody. I appreciate you guys sticking around. It's a small audience, but it is a mighty audience. We're going to go ahead and get the show a-rolling. Next up, we have our hilarious comedy game show called Vocabularious. So we're going to get our Zoom team going. First up, we have our illustrious co-host, Aaron. He's going to be coming up to the stage.
Woo! Yeah, we're ready. Let's go.
All right. All right. This is going to be a hilarious show. Let's go ahead and meet your teammates, Aaron. Give it up for Ira Claiborne.
Woo! Yeah.
What up?
All right. Hell yeah. There she is, Ira. All right, Ira, everybody.
Woo!
Cool beans. Looks like we're a little frozen there.
Oh no.
We'll get it. It'll be all right. All right.
Okay.
We've got Aaron. We've got Ira coming to the Zoom stage. We've got Kirk Broussard.
Woo! Yeah.
All right. Make sure my internet is working.
Yeah.
Right.
Woo!
Second, guys. Looks like it's working. How are we? Are we unfrozen yet?
Doing great. Honestly, I'm surprised South Dakota even has internet.
Is it dial-up?
All right.
I thought it was dial-up. Is it AOL?
He's coming in hot. This is gonna be a tough
The
competition.
128K state, South Dakota, baby. Let's do this dial-up style, coming in hard.
And the next comedian not invited to South Dakota.
Kirk Broussard, everybody. All right, let's go ahead and introduce you to the creator and host of Vocabularious. Give it up for Luke Johnson.
Woo!
Thank you so much, Alicia Rain. Thank you all for coming out to the show tonight. Are we having a good time?
Yeah. Woo!
All right, well, let's keep having a good time as we introduce the home team while I work my way backstage here. So let's bring them out right now. Let's begin with Sioux Falls' own Casey Kostek.
Woo! Are we supposed to root for them? Yay!
And next, the lovely and talented Jenny Mack. Priorities, folks. Priorities. Finally, the equally lovely and talented Jake Cox.
Woo!
All right, so let's hear another round of applause for all of our contestants, both live and on the Zoom call.
Be ready to be beaten.
Work myself back into frame so I can explain how the game works. I'm mostly guessing as to where the frame is.
Okay.
So the way the game works is I'm going to ask a series of questions, and your job is to give me answers. If you get the funny answers, you'll get points. If you get the correct answers, you will lose points. That is not what we're doing here. The first round will be 50 points apiece, and those will be team rounds, so confer with your teammates before you choose your answers. The theme of the first round is indefinitive. This is words and definitions. I'm going to give you a word. You have to tell me what that word means. Quote unquote, what it means. Are you ready?
Yes, we're ready.
All right, sounds good. The first word is Sigoglin. What does Sigoglin mean? Give you time to confer. Let me know when you're ready, either team.
Sigoglin.
Sigoglin, Steven
Are we
Seagal.
conferring aloud?
No, I think I'm going to type what I think. Steven. That's kind of what I was thinking, but.
Close.
All right, do we have an answer from the Zoom team?
Not
Yes.
yet. We're working on it.
Yes,
You think?
All right,
Okay, are
go
we
ahead.
going with yours, Kirk?
I think so.
Ira, are you ready for that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so our answer is Steven Seagal's look-alike.
Very nice, very nice. All right, and home team, what do you think Sigoglin means?
Sigoglin, S-Y-G, Sigoglin is the Olympic sporting event where you wear a snorkel and goggles on a bobsled and you smoke a bong out of it, make a bong out of it. Contrary to popular belief, the Jamaicans never win. It's always the Russians.
I'm sorry, you cannot give correct answers, as I mentioned. No. The actual definition is tilted to the right.
But we're
I'm going to award
close.
50 points to the Zoom team.
Woo!
Yeah.
And that brings us to our second word, which is Mormoop.
More moop.
What is Mormoop?
Oh, wait a minute. No.
Mormoop.
Mm.
Not less moop. Not even just the right amount of moop. We want more. Not all the moop. That's excessive.
Kirk.
All right. Home team. You have an answer.
What do we want?
Mormoop is the religious text of the Moopites. They come to your door and say, "Have you read the Book of Mormoop?"
All right, Zoom team, what have you got?
Which one are we going with, guys?
Yeah, I'll answer for the group. I think it's what you get if you open up a Mormon and look inside.
Oh, points again to the Zoom team.
Woo!
All right, Mormoop is actually a type of ugly bat.
We're close.
Accurate but hurtful.
Good one. Good one, team.
All right. Our next word, and it'll be a good one for you DuckTales fans, is blatherskite.
Blatherskite.
I knew you'd get it. Who can tell me what blatherskite means?
Which one are we going with?
Oh,
Do we have an
actually,
answer, home team?
We didn't know anybody else was watching this. Sorry.
Fun guys.
So
Get in on our huddle.
yeah. So blatherskite is actually a Gaelic term for scat play.
Ooh. Okay. We're gonna go with only about
All right. Zoom team. What have you got?
Someone who talks exclusively and too much about their IBS.
There you go.
All right, gonna give points to the home team for that one.
Oh.
Boo.
Because they give quicker bribes.
Oh, there's bribes involved? You should have told us. What's your Venmo?
Well, I figured that was implied. All right, that concludes round one. We have a lead of 100 to 50 for the Zoom team, but let's hear it for everybody. They're doing a great job.
Woo! Yeah.
Our second round is called I Like to Movies. Tell me, Orb, do you like to movies?
I movies all the time.
I thought you might. All right, in this round, I am going to give the name of a movie, and you have to tell me the plot. And not only is this a more exciting round in the theme of it, but also the point values are doubled. Ooh.
Ooh.
All right, let us begin. Our first movie is called Terror on the Wind. Terror on the Wind. Terror on the wind, exchanging glances. No, that's not it. All right, home team, what do we got?
It's a movie about someone who talks too much about their IBS.
Fuck.
All right, Zoomers, how about you?
One guys.
Yeah, it's a remake of the classic Keanu Reeves Point Break, but it's a team of hang gliders who are robbing these banks, and he has to infiltrate them, go undercover. He learned to do all his own hang gliding a la John Wick style. Like, I mean, it's a good movie. It is.
I think I saw that on Tubi.
Hell yeah.
Probably.
All right. Points to the home team. Because I'm a sucker for a callback.
Oh.
So Terror on the Wind is actually America's Southwest is being terrorized by a huge tumbleweed.
What? That's
a good thing
movie?
you guessed that. All righty. Our next movie is Theodore Rex. Who can tell me about Theodore Rex? Teams are conferring.
Yeah, that's good.
That'll-
We can't call back, because we don't have the home team's answers to.
No, I know. I can't hear him, so we're gonna go with
Zoom team, are you ready?
Yeah. We're gonna go with Oog son of Og's pet dinosaur going to school.
Oog son of Og's pet dinosaur. Very nice, very nice. It's a great dinosaur too. All right, home team.
Great start.
We're doing fantastic. It's called Theodore Rex.
Is Teddy? It's sort of a sequel to the Jurassic. It's part of the Jurassic Park franchise where Teddy Ruxpin saves Jurassic Park from Chris Pratt.
All right, awarding the points to the Zoom team.
Woo! Yeah, we got it.
It is the actual plot. Advances in cloning technology allow a cop to partner with a dinosaur to solve a murder.
That one, that's actually Whoopi Goldberg's in that movie.
Nice. And our final movie of the I Like to Movies round is Sky Full of Moon. Who can tell me what happens in Sky Full of Moon? Sky Full of Moon. When the sky just couldn't possibly eat any more moon.
Huh.
Believe we have some answers, home team?
It's an adult film. It's a pornography. It takes place in 1969 with the moon landing, but instead of the moon, it's a giant ass. And their mission is to fuck it.
That's the one.
Houston, we have a condom.
Coming soon. Oh. All right, Zoom team. Zoom team, what have you got? Sky Full of Moon.
Are we ready for that one? Which one? I think that one, right? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Twister sequel with all nude cast.
Oh.
Narrated by Morgan Freeman.
Yes, narrated by Morgan Freeman. And the ass flew by. Very, very long.
How are you bastards going to make me choose between that? All right, I'm gonna make the audience do it. I'm gonna outsource this.
Oh.
Who thinks that the home team wins that round? And who thinks that the Zoom team wins that round?
Yeah, come on, guys. We love you out there. We can see you.
I'm sensing some confirmation bias here. The home team wins!
Oh, come on.
We'd like to thank our Zoom friends. All did a fantastic job. Thank you, Aaron and Ira and Kirk. Give it up for all three of them. They were amazing. Well done, everybody.
Thank you.
And now things get really exciting because you are no longer functioning as a team. You must compete amongst yourselves for the round 3, in which the first 2 players to get a correct answer move on to the final. The third is eliminated. By correct answer, I mean the best of the round. Are you ready? Tough shit. The category is acrophilia. That is the love of acronyms. Shut up. Whose goddamn show is this? So I'm going to give you an acronym. You have to tell me what the letters stand for. Are you ready? Tough. The letters are IPC. IPC. There's an I in there. While we're waiting, I just realized we did not tell you what Sky Full of Moon actually is about. I'm going to look for the damn card. There it is. A rodeo rider is out of his element in the fast lane of a Vegas casino. Wow. I don't know what that has to do with the moon, but all right. Who amongst our friends here has an answer for IPC? Casey.
The impotent people's court. So the people who are impotent go to this to hash it out on a court drama show hosted by Judge Judy.
And if that won't cure impotence, I don't think anything will. All right, Jake.
IPC is the International Penis Council. The International Penis Council represents penises and penile relations around the world.
It's mentioned
Mm-hmm. Yes. All right, Jenny Mack.
Well, as the delightful spread in this sandwich of impotency, I feel like it's wearing off on me because both of you stole like elements of my answers. So I'm scrambling here.
impotent sandwich. All right.
Did I just get?
Usually people have to pay money for
I like that. That's blowing. I got no answer. I got nothing.
All right. Points to Casey Custard. The IPC is actually the Idaho Potato Council. All right. So, Casey, you are on to the final, but you can answer this next one if you feel like it. We have the WRC. Who can tell me what WRC stands for?
That is the Wattle Railroad Club. They supposed to be the Model Railroad Club, but obviously mistakes were made.
I have an offering. Waiver of retained consumables. It's actually a thing. It's a waiver you sign before you retain a lot of consumables at a party, like somebody who drank all the free champagne. It's a waiver that if whatever you do after you've retained these consumables is not the fault of the provider.
All right, Casey, just for fun, do you have one?
It's the World Ribbit Contest. it's like the pig calls, but for frogs.
Nice. Over of the active participants, since I'm a sucker for a spelling joke, Jake Cox.
Woo!
Well, let's give a round of applause to our runner-up, Jenny Mack. Thank you so much for being part of the show. Oh, you can hang around if you want. Okay, it's time for our final round, which will be a lightning round, where one or both of you will get struck by lightning. Oh, wait, no. It's basically I'm going to answer a series of prompts. You just have to finish them. And now a word from our sponsors. Is the name of the category. All of these are going to be the beginning of advertising slogans. And you just have to close them out. Who would like to begin? Heads or tails? Jake Cox, call it. Heads or tails? It was tails. Casey, you'll go first. All right. Are you prepared? All right. You will have 1 minute that will begin when I finish the first prompt. Are you ready? 1 minute. We're going fast. All right. Here we go. Packed with a wiggle. Points to Jen. Next prompt. Open up and say.
I took it from him.
Hey, nobody said it had to be.
That big.
Correct. Let your fingers do
The diddling.
can't be the best unless.
Yeah. Fuck her first. I don't know.
Get a piece of.
This ass.
Ready? Ready to eat those?
Penis fingers.
The closer he gets.
The smaller he comes.
All right. That concludes your minute. You got 4 correct. Jenny got 1 correct.
That's why you signed the waiver.
All right, Jake Cox.
Let's do this.
Even the dog didn't.
What? Sorry, Jenny was talking. Eat it.
He's not in church. He's probably
At the strip club.
bacon. No.
Bacon. Oh, shit. Fuck. Fuck. Shit. Fuck.
You can do it better with. You got more than
Lube.
some wogs do it, but I.
Don't do it.
I nearly put my.
Dick in it.
Ugly.
What?
Not true.
Oh, thank you. Sexy.
2, 3. No, that's all right, congratulations to Casey Kostek, but also for all of our performers, Jake Cox, Jenny Mack, Ira, Kirk, and Aaron Andor. Thank you all for being a part of it. Thank you all for watching Vocabularious. Let's get our host, Alicia Rain, back up on stage while I clean up all my shit.
Let's hear it for those stage hands. Give them a round of applause.
Woo!
All right. Hey guys, let's go ahead and check in with the Zoom team from Vocabularious. Hey, Aaron, Ira, Kirk, did you guys have a good time?
Yeah, we did. Where did Kirk go? Kirk's gone. Oh no, Kirk, where are you? Kirk left. He was disappointed we didn't win.
Okay. Well,
I think could we have bribed the audience? We could have had that note ahead of time. We had been winners.
nice. Nice. Well, you guys did a bang up job. Thank you so much for being a part of Vocabularious. Would you guys go on a show like this again or a similar show?
Oh yeah, let's count me in, Coach. Put me in.
Definitely.
Okay. Okay. Then it was a success. We did it. All right. Are there any more Easter tidbits in the chat? Anything fun going on in the chat?
Well, I did ask, what's the most embarrassing thing to happen to you on Easter? And Oog Son of Og has the most embarrassing thing. He once forgot to close the cave door, and the whole tribe was eaten by a saber-toothed tiger. That was very embarrassing, according to him.
Oops.
Oops-a-daisy. So much for the tribe.
Luke Son of Og, winner of the most embarrassing story. All right, you guys, thank you so much. We're going to go ahead and continue on with the show with a musical interlude while I prepare for the next bit. One more time, Tony DePaula.
Woo!
Tell you guys a little story. A couple weeks ago, I hurt my knees. I'm an old skateboarder from way back when, so I went to the doctor. He took an x-ray of my knee. He said, there's nothing I can do. I said, well, what the hell does that mean? He said, you need some Advil and that's about it. And I said, the diagnosis is that I'm old? He said, yep, that's about it. And he gave me the blues. So I wrote this song about it. It's about how every damn thing on my body hurts all the time.
Hmm.
We called it the Old Bones Blues. Hurt my back in the bed. I hurt my back in the bed. Out you deem to be dead. I hurt my back in the bed. Got a bed. I hurt my back in the bed. My knees in the streets. Slacking wood under feet. My knees in the streets. Got the rails, got the feet. I enter the hall of me. I hurt my knees in the street. My neck on the stage, thinking in my head night and day. I hurt my neck on the stage, banging in my head night and day. Say that'll neck go away. I hurt my neck on the stage. Old bones blue. Thank you very much.
Hey, Tony DePaulo. Yeah, guys. And I'm Alicia Rain with Buzzline News. Is this going to play? Yep. Okay. Guys, we have figured it out. We are getting there. We are getting through this show no matter what. No matter what the fuck. We're doing it. I'm Alicia Rain with Buzzline News. In environmental news, a study has shown that plants actually make noise when stressed. I also make noise when stressed. It's just screaming. Researchers had placed microphones near plants, and when they are dehydrated or cut, they would actually make a high frequency sound that humans can't hear. So when researchers recorded a weeping willow, they could hear crying. And when they recorded the angel trumpet flower, they could hear Miles Davis. And when they recorded roses, they could hear a man's voice saying, "I'm sorry I cheated on you." In legal news, a judge has ordered Stormy Daniels to pay over $100,000 in legal fees to Donald Trump for losing her defamation case. Most of the fees were just the lawyers explaining to Donald Trump what defamation meant. If you want to help Stormy Daniels with her legal fees, you can subscribe to her OnlyFans. Her handle is President Pisser 2000. In other news, Johnson & Johnson proposes paying a $9 billion settlement from the talcum powder lawsuit. Apparently, this Johnson & Johnson product does cause tears. The company is facing over 40,000 lawsuits from people claiming that the talc-based baby powder does cause cancer. Not the baby powder, not the thing that causes most babies to smell like shit and baby powder. In national news, a 15-foot spoon was recently stolen from a Dairy Queen in Arizona. I don't know if stolen is necessarily the word, because a 15-foot dish disappeared right around the same time. And right after that, a cow jumped over the moon. Coincidence? The large iconic spoon was recovered by Michael Foster, 52. He found it while playing Pokemon Go, as 52-year-olds do. Michael not only found the Dairy Queen spoon, he also found the Pokemon he was looking for, which was the Butterfinger Blizzion. And in breaking news, there is a must-see sunset spectacle in Monument Valley, Utah. No, the spectacle is not Mitt Romney voting for equal rights. I'm disappointed too. In Monument Valley, Utah, there are another set of mitts, the East and West Mitten Buttes. In the spring and fall months, West Mitten Butte's shadow lands perfectly on the East Mitten Butte during sunset. So it looks like they are actually high-fiving each other. This goes better with pictures. Oh my gosh, what cute buttes. Yes, 2 times a year, the Mitten Buttes congratulate each other on being way better mittens than Michigan. And now we go to the field for a very serious and important sports report. Sportscaster?
Ooh.
Sports guys. In other sports news, a study finds that climate change is leading to more home runs during baseball games. This is causing some sports fans to try to help climate change by renting their car for hours at a time. When their wives asked them what they were doing, their response was, the Twins have a big game coming up and they need all the help they can get. In space news, NASA has picked the 4 astronauts who for the first crewed moon mission in 50 years. James Gunn is set to direct this one, so this trip to the moon is going to look very realistic, not like the last time. The Artemis 2 is set to launch late 2024, just in time for the 2025 Oscars. In Washington, an investigation into Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas, no, this goes better with the picture. Seen here about to sexually harass somebody. Clarence Thomas, it is revealed that he accepted luxury trips from a major GOP donor, Harlan Crow. What is also not surprising is the sky being blue, the grass being green, and farts smelling bad. This revelation has sparked a furious response from Democrats, sparking calls for resignation, impeachment, and sweeping reforms of the higher court. After the response, the Democrats went back to insider trading. There would have been a picture of Nancy Pelosi here as well. In related news, Janet Protasewicz defeated conservative Dan Kelly to be the next Wisconsin Supreme Court judge. In response to the loss, Dan Kelly called Janet a serial liar. And Janet's response was, and our top story. Oops, sorry. All right, we're getting through it, guys. And our top story: Tennessee House expels 2 Democrats over gun control protests. Gun control to Tennesseans are like facts to Alex Jones. They don't want it. Thousands of protesters marched to the Tennessee legislature to demand gun reform. The House Speaker of the Tennessee legislature equated this protest to the January 6th insurrection. He should know he was there. 3 Democrats from Nashville, Memphis, and Knoxville supported the protesters while they were in the legislature. In response, 2 of the Democrats were expelled from the Tennessee legislature. Protesters who were present at the expulsion started to yell "fascist" at the lawmakers. In response, the lawmakers said, "Don't forget the Christo fascists." Anyway, I'm Alicia Rain, and I will continue to report to you the dying of democracy. Get into it, guys.
Woo!
All right. We're going to get the show rolling with one more short interlude from Tony DePaulo.
Woo!
You guys song about my cat. For love, and I don't know what you call you love someone when I'm searching. Hold down that crown. Hold down that crown. More than I think you can spin around with you. When stopping of all children, it's been I could be so proud. It's not a thing to hold down that gown. Hold down that cow.
Tony DePaulo, one more time. All right, those are some songs on his upcoming album, so definitely follow him again one more time. Guys, we are going to go ahead and bring up the very hilarious Give It Up for Stephen Wright Wishes, Chris Fryer.
Woo!
What's up, everybody? 2/3 of the people who haven't heard my jokes are backstage, so I gotta be loud. So you guys are probably wondering, how do I get up here? What can I do to get up on this stage at the Magic Shop? Well, in 1997, I was failing high school. I sent a letter to Brigham Young University, and they sent me a spelling course, and I passed it by one question. So I graduated high school on a technicality, just like Alicia. So that's how you get up here. All tonight's jokes are on a 3-second tape delay. It's much funnier 3 seconds later. This is the first time that this joke actually makes sense. A little bit about me. I like to talk a lot of shit. I like to talk a lot of shit on the internet, but I'm a huge coward. So I only talk shit about Amish people. You guys think women and gay people would like pickle bread more? Because I mean, it's made out of dill dough. That's the test joke for you guys. You guys passed. So a little bit more about me. I used to smoke a lot of weed. Used to get really high. I had to quit because I'd get too baked. You guys ever get too baked? Like you're super high and you're freaking out and you're like, oh my God. That guy over there with the green hair knows I'm high. Everybody knows I'm high. So you try to act cool. So you start to think, am I standing high? So you start to stand like this. Sir, this is a daycare center. We know you're high. Get the fuck out of here. So I used to get really baked. You guys ever get so baked that we're eating French fries, somebody goes to steal one and you bite their hand? But it turns out that it's your hand. Yeah, I used to get super baked. You ever get so baked that you go to work and you sign up for your 401k and then you forget about it? And then 40 years later, you get a check in the mail for $4 million. This guy right here. Yeah, I was pretty baked. You ever get so baked that you call yourself on your phone and actually answer it? Oh my God. This is weird. Hello? Oh, I know what this is. The last time you did this, the thing you were looking for was in your hand. There it is. So before I came in here, I saw a guy rapping out on the street. I walked up to him. I was like, hey, man, your music's pretty good. How do I find your music? He said, my name's Baby Dick. You can look me up on the internet. I'm not looking that up on the internet. Never did find his music. So you ever get in somebody's car and they're listening to rap music and all the lyrics are saying all this horrific stuff about women, dealing drugs, murdering people. And you're like, oh, cool. Who's this new rapper? Is this Baby Dick? But if you get in somebody's car, listen to Jesus music, you're like, what's with this weirdo? I was at the gym today, and this guy walks up to me, and he's like, "Hey, man, I'm using that," and I was like, "But you're using that machine over there." And he's like, "I'm doing a circuit." Like, screw these guys, right? Like, what if you could do that with other things in life? Say you're at the bar and you're talking to a girl, and you're like, "Hey, how's it going?" Out of the corner of your eye, see a guy talking to another girl, and they're like, "Hey, I'm doing a circuit over here." So I left. I left the gym. I needed some muscle powder. So I went to the muscle powder store, and I was looking on the shelves, and I saw something called Total War. I was like, holy shit. I don't need anything that strong. Do you guys have anything like a land skirmish or anything like that? No? No, they didn't have any. So my girlfriend is a gold digger.
Ooh.
Your girlfriend is a gold digger. Would be pretty cool to say back in the 1800s.
Mm,
Mm. I think aside from the polygamy and the tax evasion, aside from the polygamy and the tax evasion, I think the best part about being a cult leader is getting out of doing chores. Yeah. So I was in Peru last year, and it made me realize that Fox News is right. There is literally two Americas. So you ever talk to your friends about a small town? And there's always one friend that goes, "Yeah, the cops in that town are a bunch of assholes." Yeah, they say that. What they mean is that they drink and drive all the time. Yeah. You ever hear this one? Yeah, I see him at the bar all the time. Doesn't that mean that you're at the bar all the time? It's the same guy from the last joke. One of my friends called me. He's like, "Chris, I got my third DUI. I'm going to jail for a year." And I was like, "Well, yeah, you got 3 DUIs, of course." He's like, "No, you don't get it. I got 3 DUIs over 10 years. I said, "Listen, we got 3 kids. You trying to tell me over 3 years, over 10 years, you only had sex 3 times?" You ever see when there's a news story about a tragedy? There's always somebody that tries to make it about themselves. So, like when a bridge collapses, there's always somebody that chimes in and is like, "Oh my God, I was on that bridge 2 years ago. Too bad you weren't on that bridge yesterday." You ever see when people, when there's a murderer, this will make sense. Whenever there's a murderer who's trying to retry his case several years later, there's always somebody in the comments online that says, "Oh my God, I can't believe he's gonna put the family through that all over again. Yeah, I can't believe that this murderer would be so inconsiderate." Yeah, people have been So a lot of people being pretty passive aggressive online recently. Yeah. You know who you are. Yeah. So I was fighting again online. This guy was saying to me, yeah, the government's going to come try to take our guns. So the government's not going to come try to take our guns. He's like, yeah, they are. I got 6 guns under my bed. Yeah. Come see and try to take them. I said, listen, I'm so sure the government's not going to take your guns that if they do, I'll suck your dick. He's like, yeah, I bet you'd like that, fruity boy. So I got pissed. I know what I needed to do. I drove to the guy's house. I sat outside. I waited for him to go to work. Now I got 6 free guns. So I went back inside because I knew I had one more thing I needed to do. Got some paper and I wrote, thanks for the guns. Signed, the government. I went to go leave and I was happy I won. I was like, oh shit. And I gotta go suck his dick. So who won on that one? So I've noticed cops have body cams now, which is good. It's bring things to light. But I think we should have other people with body cams. Yeah, I think we should have priests with body cams. Yeah. Body of Christ cams. So you guys ever talk to women about sex? Yeah, I talk to women about sex all the time. And every single time, every single woman has the small dick story. Which tells me 3 things. 1, there's a lot of small dicks out there. 2, one of my friends has a small dick and I have no idea who it is. 3, guys with small dicks are getting laid all the time. So step your game up, boys. You ever see somebody with some chapstick? And you're like, oh man, my lips are super dry. You want to ask for it, but you don't, but it's disgusting because it's disgusting. But if you're at the Premier Center and an old hippie guy hands you a joint, you're like, oh, cool. Page 2. So I didn't just smoke weed all the time. I drank all the time too, and I had to quit. So I had to think back to like when was the first time that like my alcoholism started. And I realized it was one day at work. One of my coworkers, they said, hey man, let's go to the bar. And I was like, go to the bar? It's Tuesday, it's a school night. And he said, Tuesday booze day. So we went to the bar. That's it. That's the whole story. So since I quit, I should tell you guys what it's like to drink every day for 20 years and then have to live life in reality. So the hard thing isn't like quitting drinking or quitting doing drugs, it's living life. So living life is like playing an old 8-bit Nintendo game. So when you're playing, you're like, oh, cool, I remember this. This is just like when I was a kid. Oh, shit. This is really hard. Fuck. I died again. Let me see if I can set it to easy mode. Oh, shit, there's no more easy mode. Easy mode is drugs in case you guys didn't know. So now I should tell you guys about the day I realized I had a drinking problem. I was out at the bar one day on a Tuesday. I started drinking, and it got really late. And then everybody started yelling at me. I was like, why is everybody yelling at me? Then this girl walks up to me and she kisses me. It's like, what the hell? Is it fucking New Year's? It was New Year's. So one of our best favorite friends is back in the news. Donald Trump. Better take a drink before I do this one. Do this one-handed. Thank you. So people are fighting online again. And like it always devolves into this whenever you're fighting about politics or anything. Somebody say, at this point, I can tell your support of Donald Trump means you're a racist. It's like, okay, but like, does that make sense? You're trying to tell a racist that the racist to stop them from being racist? Like, have you ever met a racist? They're pretty proud of being racist. Well, I'll just call them a bunch of rednecks. Have you ever met a redneck? They're pretty proud of being rednecks. Well, I'll just tell them that they fuck their cousins. You ever met anybody who's fucked their cousin? Hi, I'm Chris Fryer. Nice to meet you. I've never fucked my cousin before. Yeah. So, I made fun of rednecks, and they've been in the news lately, and people have been making fun of them a lot, and I think it's unfair. Because people might not know this, but rednecks are very cultured people. Did you know the rednecks have over 30 words for chewing tobacco? Yet 0 for an unloaded gun? So I'm watching some porn lately. They're a long hiatus. And I noticed like the porn these days is like amazing. It's they use these 4K cameras. There's a director. There's even a script. It's like, oh my God. So I'm watching this new porn. I'm getting into it. And then I finish. I go to close the tab. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm going to see how this one ends. Oh, yep. Should have known. Should have seen it coming. Have you guys ever been really nostalgic and really disgusted at the same time? Like when your dog poops out a used condom. That joke is for me. You guys think that every time there's a new band formed in Jamaica, there's at least one member that goes, what if we didn't play reggae music? I've been going out to the bar lately, and I've been seeing a lot of young faces. And I'm like, how old are these people? How old am I? Like, these people look like they're kids. Which tells me one thing. That there's 40-year-old women at the bar taking guys home named Aiden, Caden, and Caleb. Yeah, they have mustaches now. Yeah. We're at the bar. Also, people come up to me and they say, Chris, your beard, it's amazing. Like, how do you get it to grow in like that? And I never tell them. But I'm going to let you guys in on a secret. I'm going to show you guys the secret to growing a kick-ass beard. That's all there is to it. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Woo! Woo!
That was Chris Fryer, everybody. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I do gotta say, I don't know whose grandmother's couch I had to skin for this dress, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's go ahead and check in one more time with our Zoom folks.
Hey, how you doing?
Did you guys have a great time tonight?
Oh, we had a blast over here. That was a great set. That was awesome. I wish I could grow a beard, but then I'd be a hairy eyeball.
Then it's probably for the best. Thank
Yeah,
you
it
guys
is.
so much for being on Vocabularious. Thank you so much for co-hosting Aaron and
Welcome.
Definitely
Thank
check
you,
it out.
everyone.
Lots of stuff going on. Follow him on Facebook for where you can see all of his shows and stuff because he's got stuff on actual TV.
Yeah.
Unlike me. Gosh darn it. That's what this is for tonight. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Alicia. And just book me next time instead of Aaron.
Okay, just Orb next time. No Aaron. We'll go ahead and do that. The last Thursday in March, I have a show coming up at Lucky's Bar that is going to have Cody Lindenberger from Kansas City, as well as Jocelyn DeBonis from Lincoln, Nebraska, and Drake Strong from Sioux City. So that's going to be an awesome show. Definitely check that out.
Woo!
Let's give it up. Let's give it up for our tech guy, TR Risk. Killing it tonight. Doing a fantastic job. Thank you so much. And let's give it up one more time for Tony DePaulo.
Woo!
I'm Alicia Rain. Thank you so much. Take it home, Tony. Have a good night.
Woo!
You arrange parts and I'll play the song in time. Try to be when I sing my back lines and these songs will overdo the best parts of me. When you see in the band doesn't work, it never will. We smoke the cigarettes and we'll keep the cool filled and post up overnight. In this Waffle House parking lot. Oh, cannot find no words to express what you meant to me. Oh, your words is for the best. Oh, I'll shut my mouth. Oh, these tattoos last forever and say the things that can't be said. So I'll save my breath. Oh, oh. Sunrise over miles of empty road. Orlando ain't nobody straight. I just can't believe it. Will tell. Things look to it, just getting back there. Casting off to hell when we're out, we ride the wind when four hands can find this one. We'll have to say. Oh, it seems to me that I cannot find the words to express what you mean to me. Oh, but maybe my good words is for the best. So I'll shut my mouth. Oh, tattoos last forever. Say the things that can't be said. So I'll save my breath. Oh,
Thank you.